Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to give you a really quick hands-on look at Vizard and explain why it might actually save you hours of grueling work every single week. I'm going to keep this breakdown short and super practical so you can clearly see how it works, what's actually slick about the platform, and whether it's worth adding to your creative toolkit. Also, I'll drop the direct link in the description if you want to give it a spin yourself. They usually have a free trial available, and that's honestly the best way to judge if it fits your specific workflow. Alright, let's jump straight into the details and get started with the first thing I truly love about Vizard. You don't need to be some sort of tech genius just to get going. You can easily upload a full-length video file from Zoom, Google Drive, YouTube, or just perform a simple drag and drop from your desktop, whatever happens to be the easiest method for your specific file management. Once your file is safely inside the platform, Vizard's AI immediately goes to work analyzing the entire content and intelligently identifying the exact moments that actually matter. It looks for the funny lines, the hot takes, the teaching nuggets, and the emotional pulls. It's essentially built from the ground up to turn long-form videos into ready-to-post shorts with minimal manual effort. So here is exactly how I usually use it. I'll drop in a talking head video or a longer podcast episode to get started. I tell Vizard how long I want the clips to be. I usually recommend 15 to 30 seconds for TikTok or Reels, though 30 to 60 seconds also works great for slightly deeper, more engaging hooks. Then, it automatically spits out a whole stack of potential clips with captions already generated for you. The captions are on point most of the time, and they are fully editable if you want to tweak the wording or the timing to make them feel more personal. This is super handy because captions are basically non-negotiable for social media engagement these days, and doing them manually is a huge time sink. You can also add specific keywords to guide the clip selection process to ensure you get the best results. For example, if your video covers multiple topics and you only want clips about email marketing or growth hacks, just drop those keywords in. Vizard then prioritizes scenes where those specific topics are discussed, which is clutch for long streams or multi-topic interviews because it saves you from scrubbing through hours of raw footage. Of course, processing time does depend on your specific plan and the length of the video you are uploading. They use a minutes-based quota model for processing, so if you're on a small plan, you won't want to upload dozens of multi-hour streams unless you're ready to pay for more capacity. But honestly, for most creators who are just repurposing weekly uploads, the starter plans are plenty reasonable and offer great value for the speed you gain. Once the AI has curated your clips, there's a simple interface where you can preview each one to see how it looks. You can see an estimated virality score, which predicts how likely the platform thinks the clip is to perform well on short-format platforms like TikTok or Shorts. From there, you can either export, download, or edit the clip further to your liking. The built-in editor is basic but very effective. You can trim, change captions, and add simple B-roll or text overlays to make it pop. If you need heavy-duty editing or advanced transitions, export options like XML for Premiere still exist, so you can polish the project in your favorite professional software. Speaking of B-roll, Vizard can auto-suggest visuals based on detected keywords or the overall context of your video, which is awesome when it really nails the match. Sometimes it's a little broad, like if you say swing, it might pull golf, baseball, or even an axe swing clip depending on the context, so you'll want to be specific with your keywords. Think of the auto B-roll as a huge time saver about 70% of the time, and a place where you might still want to perform manual tweaks the other 30%. Another feature that really sets Vizard apart is the auto schedule and content calendar combo. You can set your preferred posting frequency and let the AI queue and publish clips across your social channels automatically without you needing to lift a finger. That means once you've got a solid batch of clips, you don't need to babysit posting times. Vizard will spread them out and publish them according to the exact schedule you set up. The calendar view is surprisingly handy for planning out a whole week or even a month of content, and you can easily rearrange clips, edit captions, or change post times directly from that interface. It's a real workflow multiplier if you happen to be a creator who publishes a lot of content consistently. What about language support and other technical features, you might ask? Vizard handles multiple languages for captioning and analysis, it supports dynamic layouts, and it has active speaker detection to make sure the clip highlights the right person. Overall, it is built with repurposing in mind, meaning it is hyper-focused on taking your long videos and making them social-ready as fast as possible. Let me quickly compare this to a few other tools you've probably heard of in the space. Some apps are great at one thing, like very polished editors, but they often lack the strong automation features you need to scale. Others auto-clip, but tack on annoying watermarks unless you pay up, or they charge per minute in a way that becomes expensive fast if you crank out high volumes of content. There's also software that tries to do B-roll and AI edits, but their scheduling and calendar features are weak, so you get the clips but still have to manually push them across platforms. Vizard, for me, finds a perfect sweet spot, automation where it actually matters, plus practical publishing tools that let you close the loop from raw video to posted short. That said, the editor inside Vizard isn't a full-blown Premiere replacement, and frankly, it doesn't need to be. Its primary job is to get you from hour-long content to viral-ready clips incredibly fast. If you want deep color grading or complex motion graphics, export to your editor of choice. But for social-first creators who need speed and volume, Vizard is perfectly tailored. Pricing is always a question, so here's a quick rundown. There is usually a free tier with watermarks and limited processing minutes for you to test. Then there's a starter plan that gives you enough minutes to handle a few hours of repurposing a month, and higher tier plans for heavy creators or agencies. They often run discounts on yearly plans, which becomes a no-brainer if you're producing lots of clips each month. Honestly, I think Vizard is worth it if you want to scale your content output without having to scale your effort or labor. Imagine this. You record a 60-minute podcast, upload it, and within an hour, you have a folder of 20 clips ready for posting. If you hired an editor to do that, you'd be paying a lot more per clip and waiting much longer, whereas Vizard gives you an instant budget-friendly alternative. There are just a few caveats I'd mention before you commit. Sometimes the virality score feels a little optimistic. It's a helpful guide, but don't treat it as absolute gospel. Auto B-roll needs careful keywording if you want precise visuals, and if your content is extremely niche, the AI might miss small subtleties. Those issues aren't deal breakers, they're just reminders that AI assists you but doesn't always replace a final human pass. I highly recommend this for podcasters, creators who record long-form tutorials, educators turning lectures into micro-lessons, and influencers who want consistent daily posting. To wrap this up, yes, Vizard is worth trying because it's fast, intuitive, and the scheduling features make managing your content library exponentially easier. If you're curious, hit the link in the description to start a free trial and test it with one of your existing videos today. Test the captioning, try the keyword-guided clipping, and play with the auto-schedule to see if it fits your specific creative workflow. Alright, that's my quick walkthrough, short, sweet, and practical for your busy schedule. If you have questions or want me to demo a specific type of video, drop a comment below and I'll be sure to do a follow-up. Thanks so much for watching. I'm James, and I will catch you in the next one.